few days ago, I was doing a workshop on facilitation to help level up a group of student leaders with their facilitation skills. And this was the question I got. And what I realized is, even though this is like a 4-word question, it's really short, but it comes with a lot of complexity. Being a facilitator, trainer, and a magician, my job roles have always been requiring me to be standing in front of the crowd, delivering my speech, do a presentation, and even perform something for people, usually a crowd. Now, with all that being said, I would just say that it's not really possible to fake confidence, but there are ways to make you look confident on stage. There are ways to make you feel confident on stage. And having that level of certainty and knowing how to move through your sessions, your training, or even your performances. After looking at this question, I went deeper with my learner. Unfortunately, I didn't have much time with her, but I asked further on why exactly she mentioned faking confidence. So she did share with me what came up her mind when she was writing this. It would be something along the line where you have emotional baggage before heading up the stage. For example, something really bad happened to you that day or that week and you're having a rough time handling it in your head. How do you make yourself look more professional on stage? I think that sets the context of how I will answer this question. So there are a few things I do before I go up on stage whenever I'm feeling that emotional baggage. Number one is doing power poses. Now, there are a lot of literature that is online and even TED Talks that talks about striking a powerful pose. So it's like the mind-body connection. So next, what I work on is also my breathing. Usually in the past, I would do this thing called the box breathing. You can go and Google about it. It's quite effective. But lately, I just learned this, which is called the physiological sigh, where it goes like that. So it's exactly like how kids, when they're crying and they try and calm themselves down after the cry, right? They do this. So if any one of you have worked with kids or have kids at home, do observe how exactly they calm themselves down. And I learned this from Dr. Andrew Huberman's podcast, where he shares about the benefits of doing this. Basically, it resets your breathing tempo, and for me, it gets me more calm and more grounded at present moment. That way, it will help me to function better as a performer or presenter. So the first two that I've shared are all like quick fixes, because life most of the time would happen instantly and in the most unexpected situation where we have to be ready. Now, the next one I want to share with you, which is my third method, is journaling. So journaling is something that I do usually when you are just going into it, right, and you're having some kind of emotional baggage. I would recommend you going in with no structure but just dumping all your thoughts, your emotions out on paper. Number one, it clears your thoughts. Number two, it's a way of just dumping out your emotions in a most healthy manner, and you have a good look on what is really troubling you. For myself, I do have one thing that I would usually do, which is to question the emotional baggage using Socratic method. And again, this perhaps I will cover it in another video, because the Socratic method deserves another video by itself. But on an overall, it's just spending some time whenever you have those emotional baggage. Once you are done with your performances or speaking on stage, presenting, you really want to ask yourself, where does it come from and why are you feeling that way? Could it be a competence issue? Could it be a circumstantial issue? Or were you just having some sort of self-doubt or imposter syndrome at that point of time? These are the three methods you can use to fake confidence on stage. But a better way to put it is 3 ways to help you look more professional on stage. And I think that's it for this video. Do let me know if you have any other types of tools or techniques that can help a speaker, presenter, or performer does their job better on stage. Alright, leave it in the comments below. Meanwhile, I'll see you in the next video.